Hello and good morning, students. How are you all? Hope you are fine at your home and you are safe at your home. Okay, so last we have completed the first chapter, that is going to school, and hopefully you have understood everything through my videos and you have already discussed through the video chatting also. Now we will start the second chapter, that is the year to year. Year to year chapter is also very much very easy and very simple, because from this name, from the headline of this topic, you can easily understand that based on which part of our body it is describing, that is the ear. Yes, ear, the second sense organ in our body, and it is quite sensible, and it also helps to keep our body's balance. Okay, so that's why people, those who cannot listen, or those who are deaf, okay, so they have the problem to maintain their body balance. But the normal people like ourselves, those who can, those who have the ability to listen to the voice, okay, and the sound can moves inside their ear, they can easily balance their body. So it is, this sense organ also helps to keep the balance of our own body. That's why we can erect, we can stand easily, we can run, we can listen to the words, we can listen to the musics, each part of it. Okay, now here, ear to ear, we will read not only for the humans ear, but also different type of animals and birds ears also. Okay, so let's go for it. At the first page of this chapter, you can see that different animals figures are given there, and it is showing different type of ears, those which have interchanged into themselves. So they are looking very much funny from here, from this picture, because they have already changed their ears. But in this way, if you observe the first page of year to year chapter, so it is quite uneasy, and we haven't seen such type of animals in our world anymore. Okay, because when it was printed that time, it has just jumbled to make a trick with ourselves, that is this, have you seen like this, have you seen this giraffe with the ear like elephant, or have you seen this dog with the ear like rabbit? So we haven't seen like that. It is quite uneasy, and it is quite unnatural, right? We know that different animals have different type of ears that can be seen from the outside. Okay, it is the outer part that is quite funnel shaped. This funnel shaped ear structure helps to listen or take the sound inside it in a proper way. Got it? And this type of funnel shaped ear structure, the outer structure that comes out from our body, not only our body, but also from different animals body, the part of the ear that has come out, it is known as pinna. Okay, it is known as pinna, Pinna, Pinna. Pinna means the outer structure, or outer funnel like structure of the ear. Okay, or we can say the external body parts of the ear is known as the pinna. So this pinna is different in shape, different in size, and it varies from animal to animal, or man to man, of course. Okay, now if we look at different animals, okay, just like the cow, dog, giraffe, rabbit, so we have already seen elephant, we have already seen their ears are of different structures. Okay, and how these different structure of the ear helps them, what is the helping part of such type of structural outer part or the external part of the ear, there should be any type of help. Okay, of course, each and every shaped, each and every, whether it is very small, whether it is very large, and for the animals it's quite flattened. So what is the basic function of it? Actually, the ear, the outer structure of the ear, okay, as it is funnel like structure, funnel like means it is quite broad in one portion and smaller from the another portion. Okay, so it helps to take the much sound into itself in a proper way. When the sound is coming from the outside, it can take it inside, and it can helps to listen to us. Okay, and not only for us but also for animals. If we observe the cows or the dog's ears, okay, they have quite broad shaped, okay, cylindrical but broad shaped. Got it? Why? Because they have the ability to listen the more sound from where, or the far distances sound from far distance. When the sound is coming, it has the ability to catch them. So that's why it also have the function, the cylindrical external part of the pinna or the ear. Okay. Now if we say for the animals, elephants have a very broad shaped, broad and flattened. Okay. This broad and flattened helps them. First of all, it helps them when it moves to and fro in this way. So it helps them to keep their the total face from the outside creatures, also outside small insects or creatures. It helps them. And it also, whenever they used to flap or flattened their ears, it also helps them to keep cool. Okay. Because it also helps like a fan. So such type of flattened shaped ear, when it moves to and fro, so it also make a fan like structure, and this fan also helps them to take the air. Okay. It also gives them the comfort. And if we go for the sound, yes, they have the broad shaped ear. And we say, and I have already told that broad shaped ear means they have the ability to catch the excess amount of the sound from the very far distances. Okay. So the animals, those who have the small shaped ear external structure, or the pinna, small shaped pinna means they have ability to take a small distances sound. And those who have a large shaped, just like the elephants here, they have the ability to take the excess amount of the sound to listen to it from a very far distances. Okay. So that's why it varies. Understood? Hope you have understood. So in this way, different type of animals have the different kinds of external ear parts or the pinna. Okay. Fine. Now, when I am saying about this pinna, then a question can arise anytime. Sir, you are saying about those who have the pinna, those who have the large sized and small size of pinna. But all the species of the birds, they have no pinna at all. Right? Have you seen any ears to any bird? Have you seen? Of course not. You haven't seen. I also have not seen. Okay, not only birds, but also few species of the animals, just like the turtle, just like tortoise, snake. Okay, they have no pinna, they have no external ear. So how do they? Of course, instead of their ear, they have no any ear. Of course, they have the ear. Actually, they have no pinna. The difference is we have the pinna, but they have no pinna. Instead of pinna, they have a small hole at the both side of on the head, on their head. Okay. And those holes helps to take the sound, or helps to catch the sound and takes it inside their body, got it, inside their brain. So in this way, they also helps to take take the sound from the outside, got it. And for the turtle, for the snake, for the turtle mainly, you can observe it easily because it is quite open, got it. But if you go for the snake, it is very uneasy to check it out, because their body is totally covered by the scales. Okay. So that is also covered by the scales, so it is quite impossible for us to check the ear hole. If you go for the birds, in birds body also holes are present, small holes at the both side are present on their head. But it is also quite impossible to look, because their body feather helps to cover themselves from the upside. So from the outside we cannot check them. But if we go for practically, if we take out the body feather from there, so easily we can observe that there's a small hole at the both part on their head. So in this way, different animals have the different listening part, or the sense organ, second sense organ, that is the ear, on their body. Okay. So from there easily we can make the differentiation, or we can make the chart that the animals, that those which have the ear or the pinna, and the animals those which have no external ear or the pinna. Okay. Can you make? Of course, if I say cat, cat has the pinna, it means external ear. If I say parrot, parrot have no pinna, right? All they have the ear, all they have the listening part, means the second sense organ. But the ear, if I say, for parrot they have no ear, for cat they have the ear, for cow they have the ear, For crocodile, yes, crocodile, they have no ear. Okay. For dog, they have the ear. And for snake, they have no ear. So in this way we can make a simple chart: those who have the ear, those who have no ear. Understand? Okay, fine. Now we will read that few of the topic based on, we have to take out the names of the animals. It is a kind of riddle. What kind of riddle? I have only told that an animal with ears, and it looks like a fan. It looks like fan means it helps to flat itself to and fro, to and fro. Which animal? Elephant. Very good. Next, if I say that an animal with ears like leaves. Have you seen the leaves like structure? It is quite cylindrical and broad part. Cylindrical broad. Yes, buffalo and cow. Okay. Next question is coming in this way: an animal with ears on the top of its head. On the top of its head. On the top of its head. Which animals? Yes, you can say dog. Okay. And you can say giraffe. So in this way. Next, if I say that an animal with ears on both sides of its head. Both side of its head. Of course, human being, because we have at the both side, not in one side, not on the top, not at the downwards, at the both side equally. Okay. So in this way you can check out this questions answer or this riddles answer easily. Okay, fine. So we have already completed. Now we will read our second sense organ completed. Now we will read about the fifth sense organ. What is the fifth sense organ? That is the skin. The skin of the animal's body, our body, and different type of birds' body also. Okay. Look, when we are saying about the skin of different animals, the skin of the animals are of different. Is it? No. Actually, skin is same. But if we go for the external part or the outside part of the skin, yes, for different animals and birds have the different colorful feathers and the fur on their body. That is entirely covered from first to last. The entire body is covered with the fur and or with the feathers, right? And those fur and the feathers are of different colors. So by those colors we can easily check them out that which animal is it. Either it is zebra, or it is cow, or it is what is it, the fox. Okay. So then the tiger. So easily we can understand also by the skin color. So different animals have, or different species of the animals have the different kinds of colors on their body, and it's covered on their bodies, so that we can easily understand them, so we can easily check out themselves. Okay. Not only that, but also if we go for the birds also have the different colorful feathers on their body, and it also helps out ourselves to check them, which one is parrot, which one is pigeon, which one is sparrow, each part of it. So actually their body is totally covered by the fur and the feathers, which helps us to check them out easily. So based on these colorful skin or colorful feathers or the fur, we can also make another type of chart. Got it? So we can see that animals, those who have the, or another type of the animals are also seen that they have the feathers. Okay, feathers and skin we have already told, or the fur we have already told. So animals, those who have the feathers on their body, and animals, those who have the fur on their body or the skin on their body. So based on these parts also we can easily make the column of different animals. Okay, feathers means different birds name you can write easily, and skin different and skin means different type of animals name you can write easily. So in this way you can make the difference of it. Okay, if I say for the feathers, you just write the sparrow, duck, then pigeon, then cuckoo. So all these birds name one by one you write. And the skin, those who have the skin or the fur, just like the cow, dog, cat. So all these names easily it should come. Okay, so it will make a very simple type of the different or the column of a table. Okay, so in this way easily we can understand. Now few of the animals body and birds bodies fur and the feathers. Nowadays it is used for the business purposes. Okay, you have to understand of it. And mainly the fur of the camel, the fur of the sheep, okay, it is used for making different type of shawls and woolen clothes. So that's why people generally just take them or treated them by a cattle, and from those cattle's body they takes out the far off from their body, just like the sheep. Okay, different of sheep, then yak from their body, the long woolen shaped or the fur used to take it out. And all those fur is used normally in the different industry for making the woolen clothes or the woolen dresses. Okay, and not only that but also for the different birds body, just like the peacock's body, and just like the different colorful birds, but the birds those who have the colorful feathers, all those colorful feathers nowadays is used for different decorating things. Okay, their birds the feathers are used. Okay, and for different jewelry also nowadays the feathers of the birds are generally used. So for this purpose these animals are also extinct nowadays. It means they are going to be finished from the world, as those which are used and those which body parts are used nowadays. So we have to be assured that um, as smaller part as can we have to take from their body, not in a huge amount, so that they will fall in a problem. Okay, and anytime their species can be finished from the world. So we have to be aware about this topic. Okay, fine. Now the reproduction part. Reproduction means the to give the birth of young ones, to give the birth of young ones. Now I can easily, if I ask you, you can easily give the answer that which animals lay eggs and which animal give birth directly to their bodies, to their babes. Okay, first of all, if I ask you, can you tell me that which animals have the ability to give birth to their young ones? Yes, you are absolutely right. Cow, dog, cat, and the human being itself. Okay, but if I ask you the other question, name the species of the animals those who lays the eggs. Yes, that is the crocodile, then turtle, then all kinds of species of the birds. They lay eggs instead of the give birth to their babies. Okay, for here you have to understand one thing, or you have to keep in mind one thing, that which animal give birth to their babies and which animal lay eggs only. You will observe that the animals those who give birth to their babies, they used to chew the food while they take the food. Okay, suppose you have taken the food, or any animals like the cow, dog, they are taking a lump of the food. After that what happened, we used to chew the food in our mouth, right? In this way we used to chew the food. After that we just engulf it. Okay, so the animal those who have the teeth in their mouth and they have the ability to chew the food well, after that they used to engulf. Those animals used to give birth to their young babies. Okay, next if I say the laying eggs, the animals those who lay the eggs generally they don't chew the food, they just take the food and directly they engulf it. If you observe snake, if you observe tortoise, if you observe the birds, you do not have seen, or you will never seen to themselves that they are taking the food and they are chewing in their mouth. They will just directly engulf the whole part of the food item in their stomach directly. So that's why they used to give the they used to lay their eggs. Okay, so these are very general differentiation between themselves. From the outside we can easily understand. Okay, and few another type also are there, and all those functions we will read on the next classes. Okay, not in this class. So generally we have to understand the animals those who chew the food, they used to give birth to their young ones, and the animals those who take the food directly and engulf it without chewing, they used to lay eggs. Okay, so it is up to this. So we have almost completed up to page number 16. Page number 16, so you have to read up to page number 17, because it is also few of the questions are given there. So please read from the first page to up to page number 17. From first page to page number 17, and you please watch this video. Hopefully, you will understand everything. Okay. Happy learning.